I've been helping students improve their spoken English for over 20 years, and today I'm going to tell you how to speak English fluently in only 1 minute. In fact, that was the title of a presentation I gave at an international conference in Brazil. The talk was recorded, and afterwards I received this message from someone in the audience. Dear Tiago, thank you very much for your wonderful class. I have been learning English for 8 years, and I am still not able to speak fluently. Could you please send me the video? So I sent her the video, and then a few weeks later I received this message. Dear Tiago, thank you so much for sending the video. After watching it, I realized that all these years I learned vocabulary and grammar rules, but I never worked on pronunciation. Now I can feel a big difference after practicing what you taught us. So in this video, I will teach you the 3 things I taught that audience in that 1-minute talk. Ready? Let's go. The first thing I told them was the importance of using appropriate words. We need to choose words according to the person we are speaking with, the time we are speaking, and the place we are speaking. For example, let's imagine that you are a student and you are talking to your teacher about a test. You would say something like, "I didn't do well on the test, did I?" Here, I used appropriate words because I am speaking to my teacher and also because I am talking about a test. But if I were speaking to my mom about a soccer game I lost, I wouldn't use those same words. I would say something like, "Man, I really messed up that soccer game yesterday." In this case, I am speaking to my mom, so I am using more informal language. Also, I am talking about a soccer game, so I chose different words. And if you want to become fluent in English as quickly as possible, you must understand that word choice is only one of the 4 key elements to clear speech. Let me show you the other 3. The second element is using the right tone. Tone refers to the high or low position of our voice. Generally speaking, when we speak to someone in authority like a boss or a teacher, we tend to raise the tone of our voice. That shows respect. But when we speak to friends or family members, we tend to lower the tone of our voice. Listen to these examples. "Excuse me, could you pass the salt, please?" I'm asking someone in authority to pass the salt. So I raised my tone. But listen to this. "Oh, hey, could you pass the salt, please?" Here I'm asking a friend to pass the salt. So I lowered my tone. As you can see, if you want to become fluent as quickly as possible, you need to pay attention to the tone of your voice. And don't forget to practice at home. Practice with family members or friends. Ask them to tell you if you sound too high or too low. Okay, now let's talk about pitch. Pitch refers to the high or low position of the words in a phrase or sentence. For example, in this sentence, I went to the store. I'm using a low pitch because the words are in a neutral position. But in this sentence, I went to the store, I'm using a high pitch because the words are higher in my voice. Usually, when we are asking questions or trying to emphasize something, we raise the pitch. Let's listen to some examples. What did you do on Saturday night? I'm asking a question, so I raised my pitch. We went out. It was amazing. Did you do anything fun? I'm asking another question, so I raised my pitch again. Yeah, we went to that new Italian restaurant. Have you been there? Once again, I'm asking a question, so I raised my pitch. As you can see, pitch is also very important if you want to become fluent. And remember to practice at home. Ask a family member or a friend to listen to you and tell you if you are raising your pitch correctly. All right, now I'm going to show you how to put all of this together. When we speak, we need to pay attention to 3 things. The first is using appropriate words. Second is using the right tone. And third is using the right pitch. Now, let's watch this conversation again. Notice my word choice. I'm using appropriate words for the situation. I'm using respectful language with my boss. Then, notice my tone. My tone is low because I am speaking to someone I know well. Finally, notice my pitch. I am raising my pitch when I ask questions. One last thing. When you speak, don't forget to breathe. Breathing helps us control our tone and pitch. Listen to this. In this example, I'm breathing correctly. But here in this example, I'm not breathing correctly. I'm interrupting. I'm not giving her time to speak. As you can see, breathing is also important to become fluent. So now you know the 3 most important things you need to work on to become fluent. Choose appropriate words, use the right tone, and use the right pitch. Oh, and don't forget to breathe. Now let me tell you the 2 best ways to practice at home. First, turn on the TV or put on a video and try to imitate the native speakers. Imitate their word choice, their tone, their pitch, and their breathing. If you prefer, you can also record yourself and then compare your video to a native speaker's video. The second way to practice at home is to read aloud. Reading aloud helps you practice your pronunciation and also your intonation, which means the rise and fall of your voice. Let me give you an example. I'm going to read this text without any intonation, just stating the facts. Jack is a man from England. He is a doctor. He lives in London and he has 2 kids. Jack likes his job. He also likes playing soccer and traveling with his family. Okay, now let's read the same text with proper intonation. Jack is a man from England. He is a doctor. He lives in London and he has 2 kids. Jack likes his job. He also likes playing soccer and traveling with his family. As you can see, when we add intonation, the text becomes much more interesting. There are many other things we can do to make our speech more fluent, but they are topics for other videos. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Also, leave a comment below. Tell us where you are from and what you thought of the video. Subscribe to receive notifications whenever we upload new videos. Share this video with your friends and family. And don't forget to visit our website. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. May God bless you and I'll see you next time. Bye.